leaders of the sister parties that have spoken, I salute you all in your respective capacities, all protocol observed. Fellow citizens, delegates and patriots, I wish to first of all add my voice in congratulating the PFF upon this milestone. And further congratulate you for the MOU with the Alliance for National Transformation. I wish to add my voice as a human rights defender on the disturbing situation surrounding Dr. KIZZA BESIGYE, Haj Obed, and all other political prisoners who have been held beyond mandatory days of remand. Dr. BESIGYE and Haj Obed, from 16th November when they were abducted, today, July 8th, they make 234 days in custody, unconstitutional custody. It's very unfortunate that as we celebrate 30 years of the 1995 Constitution, and I was happy to see very many people that made this Constitution, General Muntu, Senior Counsel, Wandero Garu, there was another CA, former CA delegate from Orango, and so many people here. I think the 1995 Constitution, as much as it was the most celebrated constitution in Uganda's history, it's also the most vulgarized constitution. Today, history watches you, PFF. Today, Uganda listens to you. And today, you rise not as individuals chasing privilege, but as torchbearers of the new dawn. We are gathered here to witness a wonderful journey of building a new political home after intentional and deliberate political turbulence at your former home. Today's gathering has the most experienced, most tested political leaders in Uganda that you can find in any one gathering. And the citizens out there are hopeful that your experience, your wisdom that has been tested at several fronts can deliver something new for this country. I know that the leadership gathered here at PFF and your allies, the ANT, you are not here to bow to systems that oppress people, but to boldly reshape them with courage, vision, voice, and hope for the people. For too long, our politics has been stained by violence, by greed, by fear, and by the greater silence of the population. I hope this won't happen anymore. This front, your front, the PFF, the PFF was born out of pain of the continuous political manipulation, disruption by the powers that be, the cry of the resilience of political activists like yourselves, the resolve of the young activists, the mothers, and the collective dream for a free Uganda. Hence the name, the People's Front, for freedom. I believe that the team at the helm of PFF is here because they refuse to believe that democracy is a privilege. They know that dignity, justice, and opportunity must not be reserved for a few, like is our case in the country, and that Uganda people deserve leaders who serve, not rulers that rule. I know that the PFF is not just a party, it's a movement, a mission and a moment. A movement built not on ethnicity, and thank you, Honorable Salam, for demonstrating the Ugandanness of the PFF. Not built on religion, and I have seen all denominations here, but on the people's needs for true democracy. A mission to restore freedom of thought, speech, choice, association, and I believe that together with the like-minded Ugandans in other formations, that this moment will declare and usher in a Uganda that we can bestow to our children and their children, not a destiny for a family and a few in high places. To our youth, you are not too young to lead. To our women, you are not too weak to stand, and you have stood, especially the women in PFF and the ANT. To our elders, your wisdom will guide this country forward. We in civil society know that the road is very rough. It's getting rougher for us. But we remember that a people united in truth can never be defeated. Let your response be discipline. Let your weapon be ideas. Let your victory be democracy. Our country is at a critical stage of an election where majority voters, the 10.7 million that Honorable Semju talked about, the young people, have no or limited voter education. I have not seen myself any voter education going on in this country. I was introduced as a chairperson of the Global Network for Domestic Election Observers, global-wide, but I've been denied accreditation to do voter education. And I will not apply for observation to embarrass myself, because voter education is less critical. Critical national civil society organizations have been blocked by the people with powers to accredit. I'm sure you are also aware that critical media organizations are facing a blockade on national functions where the president is appearing, mainly NBS, Daily Monitor, and NTV. A blockade on programs involving taxpayers' money. So what will happen during campaigns if you don't fight that? If we don't fight that, because we are fighting the blockade, we want the political parties who are main actors in elections fight the blockade, fight illegalities, a blockade against civil society with no explanation. Our organization has not had any explanation from Electoral Commission as to why there is a blockade on our organization. I'm sure the media have no explanation on why there is a blockade on programs that involve taxpayers' money. that involve their money. We request that you demand for answers as PFF. We request that you demand that we shall not have sins of the military in this election. We trust your leadership. The committee that you've put together, Honorable Afra Ogutu Janomuntu, let your committees demand that Ugandans receive an election as envisaged in the Constitution. The military has no role in our elections. We must collectively demand that the UPDF must stay at our borders, not at polling stations. We hope that the massive experience and expertise in PFF and the ANT plus other likely-minded actors can set up a strong think tank and a strong strategic leadership team that will meaningfully push back against the excesses of the regime and demand that the power of the people must be restored as envisaged in Article 1 of the Constitution. This is not only extremely urgent, but it's very critical. And as CSO actors, we are open to share experiences and expertise, and we shall work with whoever knocks on our doors. We shall stand with you in the quest for rule of law, freedom, and justice. For the people, with the people, and by the people, Uganda shall be free. The struggle continues.
Received a standing ovation. Thank you so much. This is quite urgent.